What's going on, guys? This is Hunter from Good Old Boy Customs, and today we have a brand new Chevy Silverado in the shop. It's gonna be getting full window tint, as well as blacking out these taillights. So follow along and yeah, enjoy. Okay guys, so the first step is gonna be to clean these. I've already given them a pretty good wipe down. So that is that. Next step we're going to do is we're going to use some knifeless tape. With these taillights, as you can see, there's a red border, or a black border, sorry. And we're only going to be tinting just outside of that black, and then it's black on black. You can see on this one, I've already finished it. You can't even really see the seam. It's pretty tough to wrap all that. It's kind of unnecessary. So, first step is going to be take this knifeless. Now I kind of want to run it on the top side of the body line there. That way, when you're looking at the tail light from an angle, you won't be able to see past or into the LED. It just all will look black. Now I've done them with full coverage right up to the edge, but just it's kind of hit or miss on how they hold up, especially with people taking pressure washers tight into here. I mean, it's the same thing, but if you tell them just not to wash the taillights, they're a lot better with it. So this way, your warranty issues are going to be a lot better to deal with. Next thing we're going to do, let's take our material, measure it out. Cut it off. Throw our wrap gloves on. Grab our heat gun. Get that ready. Pull the lining off the material. We're gonna line up this back side and get that on there. And we can, this whole flat edge, the front side here, we can just tack that in. We're not gonna have to stretch anything on this flat part. We're just gonna stretch around that curve. So now that we're here, I'm going to heat up the material. We're going to grab it and we're going to try to distribute the stretch across the panel. And then we're just going to have to touch up these top edges. Now this, I don't want to heat it too much or stretch it too much. I'm just kind of trying to relax the film. Okay, we'll come over here, pull this film back up to where it's kind of bunching. Heat it up and just glass out that film. Now we're all the way to our edge, so we're good on that. Now coming down here, we're pretty good. We can have a little bit at this bottom corner to glass out. Now we're just going to heat it up. Make sure we get that wrapped below the knifeless without creasing it or running into any issues. One thing that I do sometimes do, typically I usually do it, is I will put a strip of tape, of masking tape around the outside. That way the film doesn't stick as much to it, but I just chose not to do it this time. So we'll get that wrapped. This top piece wrapped. Look around that outside edge. Now, for this middle portion, we're going to hit it with some heat. We're going to keep some tension on this backside and just start working this in. You know, we're not going all the way over to here, so this amount of stretch is not going to hurt it, and as long as we give it a good post heat, we'll be fine. Now what I will do is put a little relief along here. Now, just being careful because there is paint behind that. And then we'll just finish up wrapping that edge. Okay. Now that we've got that, we will go to our knifeless. So we have to make sure I put this line over top of this line. So do a little relief cut, hold our thumb on there, pull that string through. Okay. Make sure you pull both pieces of tape out. Come over to this piece, free it up. Same thing, straight down. Pull those two pieces out, pull that guy off. Heat this up, make sure we're sealing up our edges. Okay, next step will be take off our wrap gloves, grab this corner with our fingernail, peel off that cover, and look at that. Just like so. Now, some customers want the white cut out. This customer doesn't. They just want the blacked out look. So that will be the final product. Okay, so we've got this Chevy here. It's going to be getting 5% XR ceramic on the front doors. and 20% XR over the back doors to make it an even 5 across the table. So we're gonna pull off this door panel quick so we can get the door sweep out. So 4 screws, grab this bottom corner, give it a tug, work your way around, pull off that, and then I like to just pop out this door panel and grab that seal, pull it out. There's a clip in here that doesn't come off super easy, so I like to leave it attached. Get our door panel back into position, get a couple clips on, grab our towel, spray the seal, give it a wipe, get the surrounding edge a wipe, and then scrub this top edge. Give this window a spray, give it a scrub. Wipe that top edge again. Grab a squeegee. Squeegee, and then we'll tri-edge those sides. Dry finger across the top. Squeegee our way down. Bump the window up to install height. Flush out the sides, across the top, flush out that side, across the bottom. Make sure there's no dry spots. Come over to our film. Make sure there's no dry spots on the film either. Get underneath of it and create a valley in the middle. Stick that valley behind the door. And then drop this front edge in first, move it over, then we come to this back side, drop it down in there, get the film on the door or on the window, just like so. Line up that top edge, and give it our initial squeegee. This is just a light squeegee, just so we can really lock in that top edge. Don't want to overhang. Okay, once we're happy, I'm gonna lock in the sides. Use a more firm squeegee. Using my bottom hand to hold the film in place. Now I'll move it up to here and really push out all that moisture. Spray the bottom section and a hard squeegee. Now you can see it bunching there a little bit, so I'm just going to gently work that down so we don't crease it. Get the rest of that moisture out. Give it another tri-edge on either side, across the bottom. Just like so. All right, so first step here, what I like to do is take some masking tape and just run it across the glass. Oops. Just like so. And give it a little fold. This way we're not going to have water drip all the way to the bottom. And just like the back windows, missed it, scrub it, but I'm going to throw my towel over the dash for any drips that do come down. So scrub, squeegee. Give that a mist. Hit our liner. I like to spray the liner just so it kills some of the static. And then spray our pattern. And underneath. And drop her onto the glass. Bit of a dry spot up there, but that's okay. Okay, now just lining it up. I'm just gonna make sure my gap at the top is the same and give it a little tack. Hold my hand on it this time and squeegee it out. We need a little bit more slip on the top. Squeegee it out. Give it a wipe. Now you can see down there, I mean there's one little drip across the side, but otherwise it's keeps the moisture way down. Any of the electronics or whatnot. I mean, we do full windshields on these, but never have any issues, but you never know. The pattern, some slip. Okay. Now you can measure and mark it beforehand or right now, but as long as your gap, your coverage, so from the frit up to the pattern is the same on either side, you're good to go. Give it a wipe. We're gonna grab our felt card and a heat gun and just run around it, heating up the edges. Same thing on the other side. Okay, looks good to go. All right, guys, that is that. So we've got this 2025 Chevy all done with window tint all the way around and blacked out the taillights. So thanks for watching. We'll leave some products listed down in the description if you're interested in anything that we use today. And yeah, remember to subscribe and like for more content like this. Thanks.